Manta, but it's also an anti-mage who will very likely go for the Helm of the Dominator first item in this batch, and then he needs the Battle Fury, and then he goes for Manta, and then you're at like 20 minutes in the game.
I don't think you can go War Kid unless you have an amazing game on Diablo, because like by the time you have like
not first, because you go for the Radiance, obviously, always.
Yeah, but you need Blink
like,
too, right? Like you need Blink
not that early. Like you've got Void Spirit, you got Snapfire, and honestly, Bristleback doesn't care about anti-mage.
Yeah.
For the longest time.
Okay.
Like laning wise, early levels, Nico does care, but later it's just, yeah, you drain his mana, but he's just gonna be there, right in front of your face, 24/7.
Yeah, I do want to see an X rush on Void Spirit though. I feel like that is definitely the right path. I mean, maybe not rush, but like right after whatever. Oh wait, what? They find a puck here. They don't get a Nightmare off. Pretty much max range. Oh.
I'll drag back, but that's not really gonna result in much.
Okay.
Relax. It's okay.
Oh, that sentry is not really covering anything.
Yeah. But they also, JG, they were pinging as if they have vision. So they might actually try to drop a sentry as well, and there's no radiant vision in that area. So.
And smoke on the other side.
Yeah, they wanna find something, but Natsumi is going towards a very safe path.
So wild to see another anti-mage pick coming in. Get to see.
The hero actually had a pretty decent win rate at TI. I think it was like 65% or something.
Relax.
Yeah, but that's because of all the Dusas.
True, true.
Like, if you play anti-mage against Dusa, it's, oh, congratulations, you've won the game.
Yeah.
Done.
Definitely. I don't think there were a lot of anti-mages against Dusa at TI, though. I think
no, most of the time it was pick
yeah,
Dusa,
like usually if you're
anti-mage.
playing Dusa, you will ban it. Oh, Mars almost takes hits from the tower, but the creeps were already under range. Bottom.
No, Zarain taking a lot of damage already from Scam. Not the ideal start for the Mars.
By the way, they can break Coil with Nightmare this game, right? It could be pretty huge for Scam.
I am actually, like, because I know I love Mars in this patch with the whole refresher, Scythe of Ice, Yules where you lock him down. Like, this is also a good Yules game against the Baron. Pop borrowed time, you Yules him, keep him occupied. Speaking of which, spear under the tower, but the tower didn't focus Natsumi because the creeps were in range, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. Very action-packed, even though we didn't really get to see any kills just yet.
Well, it is top lane. Tim's dragged back. KSH looking for that first blood. Tim's, does he get away? Mana burn, damage. He's going to get the kill, but KSH and Lund both need to be a little bit careful because KSH, there's another quill spray coming in. Does he get... No, he's dead.
Blinking one, he dies.
And double kill for Nico, so that is a very happy Bristle.
Nico is a beast, man. Every time we're like, yeah, he's gonna have he's not gonna have the greatest lane. His mana's gonna be drained. He's gonna be useless. He just gets a double kill. Even though the first blood, was it the anti-mage that got first blood? Yeah.
Yeah, anti-mage did get first blood, but you know, it's the bristleback doesn't really get counted. This guy, the only counter they have is the spear from Mars to turn him around, essentially. But the supports don't have much damage on the dire side. Puck will eventually. An anti-mage is just there to drain mana. Like that's okay.
Yeah, it's mostly about the displacement though, right? Like spear, lassoing to spear, you can definitely isolate the bristle, which is
Yeah, but
probably
then you
the
also need the
biggest-
damage to kill him, which is the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kinda bad at damage for sure. The Void Spirit might be the easiest target in that regard. If you get to Lasso Spear, he is definitely dead. Do you get a reconnect? So shouldn't be paused for too long.
Yeah, Team Aureus has horrible internet all over.
Yeah, they do.
Because every game they have those spam DCs,
Radiant's courier has been killed.
especially in the early
That
game.
hurt?
Luckily enough, not too much later down the line. But even in mid, Yopaj having a pretty solid time against Young PH. It is the melee versus range situation. Void Spirit also universal, so stats go a long way on the hero.
Yeah, just great damage, great animation. It's one of the best laners in the game.
And Natsumi bottom is actually, interestingly enough, doing better than I would have expected. Because Mars is a very strong hero for lasting. Yeah, Filipino net. Philippines, Philippines, woo!
Relax. It's okay.
It's okay.
How long do you think?
Yeah, I
Phil stands
remember,
in
like,
the game.
Way back in the day, I cast a tournament in the Philippines, like with some Aces ROG thing, and I had this idea that like SCA had really good internet because, you know, I don't know, I guess.
Well, you're
I
used to South
associate-
American internet, so I can
Now,
understand.
internet
that.
is way better than American internet. All right, the Peruvian internet sucks, and we associate SA with Peru because Brazil is terrible at Dota. But Brazilian internet is actually really good.
Your entire Brazilian esports section is in like one city, and they all use VPN to play in Europe.
Yeah, no, but that's a freaking
That one
distance
city
thing.
though?
It's not
Woo!
about the internet. It's about it's like if you're 20,000 kilometers away from anywhere, you're gonna need.
I would
a VPN.
assume that Lima has good internet. I don't know. I literally have no idea.
No. Lima is like, I mean, with all due respect, São Paulo's infrastructure, Brazil's infrastructure in general.
I mean, yes, but that I've never been. Oh, Nico taking a lot of damage, but it's a bristleback, guys. 11 magic wand charges, glimpse me back. Okay, hello, let's go back in. Go. Let's. You wanted to fight. You
my
wanted to fight.
lord.
Okay, sure. Cookie forward, Nico.
almost.
Oh, drain me. Oh, yeah. Oh. Dude, like, why even attempt to kill off a bristleback?
Not sure. And now the Mars is by himself, which means, well, he's still farming well because he's under tower. But Nico's job has been accomplished, right? He is second in CS, 2 kills, 1 assist. He will have a great game, and he's not even the biggest problem here on JG's list of problems.
Well, yeah, this is rough struggle.
Yeah. At least for the anti-mage, I guess comparatively to the past, just because he goes for this How the Dominator, he can lane better against the Bristle, right? This lane used to be worse for anti-mage.
Oh yeah, no, he would be. He would have died in that fight.
Yeah, without a Helm for sure.
又能怎？如何呢？又能怎？
And yeah, the bristleback, they tried to gank him as well, like glimpse him back, and you're like, really? Magic wand charges are magical. Tim's out of mana, but he does pop Lil Shredder. Luckily enough, it's only level 1. And yeah, exactly that as well. It's Lil Shredder, armor reduction in combination with the Bristleback's Quill Spray. He doesn't even have Viscous Nasal Goo.
True. That's 2 points in Bristleback. That is... I guess you're not gonna have enough mana for Goo, but...
What are they doing bottom? Scam and Natsumi. Interesting positioning. In that, like, that's a dangerous play to make.
That's dangerous for you. They are fearless.
Yeah, Fearless can still die.
Yes. It's still pretty fun.
It is indeed pretty fun. Losing is not, though.
Oh yeah. They have a game buffer. Even if they lose this one, they can still take the other 2. And time for the runes here. So we're gonna see both supports rotate because it's a Pluck versus Void Spirit. Both sides eager to have a rune. Oh, and it's gonna be a Vessel Void Spirit. Interesting.
Oh, jump in. PH, there's a rotation. Yo Pudge. He doesn't actually have a point in Disseminate. Scam did die bottom lane. Yo Pudge. There's the rune at top. It's an amplify damage for young PH, so now you have to be a little bit careful if you're Yo Pudge. But speaking of which, Nico top net with Yo Pudge second. Natsumi bottom of the course. So struggling a little bit, but then again, he did struggle in the laning stage last game as well, so nothing too surprising.
And I mean, the other cores are having a great time, so he will probably have space made for him. As the Puck is struggling here.
But there's the gank squad coming in from behind, and there's nothing Yo Pudge has left. His team is not joining in for the fun. He is going to get taken down, and that's a big kill for young PH. All top, KSH. Oh, no! KSH jukes his way to the other side and gets himself out of there. He just walks. Nico guesses completely incorrectly. That would have been a kill.
That is crazy. I mean, the tower's still gonna fall though. This anti-mage. Oh, but look at that. Loon's gonna steal the experience here.
Yep.
Beautiful.
That's a double experience coming up. And Disruptor walks away scot-free. Oh, this is good for YG.
It's great. It really is.
As young PH going back to base, going for that full refill. Nico has barely any mana topside, but they're going to go and drag in the Disruptor. Cookie Stun is there, but the massive TPs as well. Nico gets the kill. Now he's in trouble as he's going to get dragged back. Young PH rotates through, has Dream Coil in 5. And Skem is next on the menu. Should be a double here for YG, who's just doing really good on the rotation so far.
They're gonna try and get
the
the
experience,
rune as well.
the rune, it's on the other side. And an arcane, so Yo Pudge should be pretty happy with that one. Or as I say that, yeah, he has to jump. Ooh!
Oh.
Young PH steals it! Oh, he's got the Dream Coil available as well. There's a TP coming out from the Disruptor. Yo Pudge has no point in Disseminate. A Dream Coil.
No.
Void Spirit in trouble. He's got that Astral Step. Can he get the cast off? And with the silence on top, no, he cannot. Another death, and they are just outdoing them in the early game. Straight up.
That is crazy. That's still like he didn't even use his remnant because he thought it was impossible to have it stolen, but it was pretty much perfectly done by the Puck.
Yeah, that was a remarkable showing so far. Can they keep this up is the question, though. The Anti-Mage has his Helm of the Dominator done.
Teams gets the tower, though.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup. But yeah, now he's going to go for his Power Treads, and then afterwards go for the Battle Fury, so it's going to take a while. Yo Pudge gets the catch onto Saurain in the bottom lane with a first rotation from the Void Spirits. Going for the Spirit Vessel is actually fairly close towards it. An early game Spirit Vessel on Void is tons and tons of damage.
Yeah,
on
in the
enemies.
past, this also was popular because, you know, it had stats, but then they took them away, and now that they're back, as Universal Heroes, you feel a little bit more compelled to buy a vessel. But he does have the eggs queued up right after it, so it will be an eggs Void Spirit anyways.
Yeah.
Time for the runes. Set up
And
the Remnant, my friend.
Go Budge. There's a Disseminate this time, but can he stay alive long enough for the leash not to... Oh, he tried to break it right there, and he's going to get the disengage, but on the run is Tim's. KSH chasing deeper, and just going to go for the the neutral creep camp steal. In the meantime, with skill there, skill lay there as well. Batrider with a lasso available. Disruptor has his static storm in 1 creep. Glimpse onto Yopudge, but Disseminate is a great spell, and we have another DC coming up from the Radiant side. My lord, guys! Oh, just... I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, really cool play by the KSH anti-mage, right? Bringing the Wild Wing to try and break the coil. Maybe that was a kill if they done it right. Very creative.
Yeah, but the Void Spirit did manage to get away. The problem is now for the Void Spirit, Anti-Mage has a Mana Thirst. And Yopudge can, like, Anti-Mage can see where he is. Because he's got, what, Bloodseeker's stuff, but if you're low mana. Which is such a weird facet.
It is weird. But he already...
The target
delayed,
enemies
so...
falls, mana falls below 50%. Anti-Mage gains the maximum amount of damage as well as vision and true sight of that hero. Which is nuts. But Scam is the one that gets caught inside the arena. They still have a lasso available. They have a static storm available. So they have many tools if they want to go for a fight. And still, while it feels like YG are completely dominating over the map, the net worth advantage is on Aureus' side. They have Nico as top net with and Natsumi as second.
Yeah, and that's really the thing. This Bristleback is just... He's such a nuisance that they have to ignore it. And, you know, as long as you're getting kills on the Void Spirit, it can be fine. But, well, I crashed, so never mind. I don't know what's happening.
Well, currently they are looking for a catch on the puck. Young PH. Scam doesn't have the Fiend's Grip anyway, so could only hold them in place for a little bit longer. But Nico is going for the Lotus Orb Rush. This is a pretty decent Lotus Orb game against, of course, Mana Void. It's okay. Puck Silence is great. Batrider Lasso is great. Glimpse, it kind of doesn't do too much, but it gets rid of Thunderstrike, so he can't glimpse you actually. And in case, it's always nice to have the extra armor. In the meantime, Saxon Connect Field drop onto Tim Snapfire, and KSH gets another kill added to his repertoire.
Alright, Anti-Mage having a fine time. Still, doesn't really have the highest net worth, but as long as you're getting kills, as long as you're creating space, you will eventually get to the Battle Fury. Kind of a slow start though, because, you know, even though they have 8 kills, Mars not ready to fight. The Puck wants the Witchblade, which he does have now. So, very nice.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, let's see. Abaddon is close to the Sacred Relic. Radiance, that's when he starts farming, but he's already second in net worth, so that's very worrisome. Going forward, as an ancient stack being cleared by Young PH is not going to get spotted. They're actually looking for Zarrain in the bottom lane. The Mars is the target, and they will go in with the kisses. Zarrain gets the arena cast off. Tim's a Dream Coil onto 3, which is a nice one. KSH is going to go for the back line. He has the Mana Void available. Lasso drag onto Yopudge, Void Spirit, and Natsumi. He's got the shield that he can give to himself or an ally, but they're both in trouble and they're both dead. 3-man Dream Coil, a 1-for-3 trade, and a really good fight there for YG.
I think they should try to create those types of plays a bit closer to the Bristle, because like he obviously cannot attend those fights. Doesn't really make sense for him to TP. And like they know. So JG, they don't really want to address the Bristle, and they just get these free fights where they have the numbers advantage.
Yeah, and now KSH closing in on towards his Battle Fury. I don't know. Something about the fact that you go Helm of the Dominator into Battle Fury feels weird to me.
Why?
Like, I don't know. The Helm of the Dominator gives me the fighting build vibe, and then you go like
Radiant's bottom tower.
Battle Fury, which is then full farm focused, primarily. So it feels more like you'd go, let's say, Vanguard. Remember the Vanguard anti-mage, or if you would go for like an extra diffusal on anti-mage, depending on the game that you're up against. Obviously,
Yeah, but it will still get Battle Fury with the Vanguard, right? Because it was disassembled, so you would like disassemble the Vanguard, get the Battle Fury.
no, because
It's similar. Like it's just it allows you not to lose the early game, so that you get to farm later.
Can you break open Helm of Domination? No, you can't, right?
No, that would be. I mean, that would be ridiculous. It's already a ridiculous item because it's
That
also a
is true.
Midas, even though it's a fighting / something item.
Yeah. Oh, Scam is gonna quickly get taken down, and that is another one for YG, who are looking really solid. Like, Nico is solo farming top the entire time, and because the YG side is just getting kills, they are about to overtake him in terms of farm. But his teammates are also dropping further and further behind.
They see Natsumi blink. Oh, he missed the blink, and don't they have any TPs?
Natsumi does have borrowed time still available, so... But there's also a static storm here. Charge forward. Natsumi trying to run away. Drag onto KSH. There's the jump. Skem, can he reach? Ooh, double jumping from Yopaj. They will lose Lund.
Fiend's Grip.
And a great Fiend's Grip catch onto the Mars. No arena, no nothing. They find 3, and I mean, look at where they're fighting 16 minutes into the game. This is
Yeah.
really, really deep. Again, like trying to kill Nabadan, who has borrowed time available. Like,
Yeah, having a tier 2 tower with like an Abaddon. Obviously, this time it makes sense for the Bristle to TP because he can actually attend the fight. And this is not great. You're just you gave the Radiance now to this Abaddon, and he will be farming.
Yeah, and well, Nico is now going for the S and Y build. Yeah, he's just essentially the big right-click core of this game.
Yeah. Just a free tower here.
Oh, also, he has that seeing red, so he has the Bristleback's vision thing. So he also has a vision reduction spell, essentially.
Yeah, he
but then on
doesn't
himself.
care that he's inside the arena because he already can't see.
Exactly. Well, he actually has the other facet on the Mars.
Oh.
He has the HP mana and attack damage thing. Oh, Natsumi, borrowed time popped. Bit in trouble. They have lasso, and he's dead.
Not great.
He's going for so far the same build as last game: Radiance, Orchid. I mean, he is against a puck, so it's very understandable.
Yeah, but this Puck is having a free game. Like, already has Blink. Will go BKB. I think he's gonna change his mind when he's, if he realizes the Puck's going BKB.
I mean, maybe. It's also nice to just make sure that Mars doesn't get his arena off, or anti-mage if his manta's on cooldown. And it's, Bloodthorn in general is a great item to have later. But again, the same thing stands. You can kill the Abaddon, but you can't really kill the Bristle.
Yeah, he is a big nuisance. And Shard already on the Void Spirit. I think this is one of the biggest reasons this hero is being played a lot right now. You can like push waves without committing with your Remnant.
That's for me.
I'm actually surprised that I've seen some Void Spirit supports lately, and they go for the other facet where if you use Disseminate, it summons like 3 other Aether Remnants around it. That one looks amazing. This one is, yeah, you got an all damage barrier, which is nice, I guess.
I mean, for the
other
lane,
one's-
it's really good, right? Like,
Yeah. But the other one's so cool. Especially for support, to be fair. Like, big fat AoE and then you get the shard, so they also turn around.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
like against ranged heroes, like people underestimate how much of a difference Resonance Pulse makes. Like, you would probably lose a lot of lanes if you didn't have the shield part of Resonance Pulse.
Yeah, especially against the puck, so because the puck has only magic damage essentially,
Dire's middle tower is
and
under attack.
normally it's a physical damage barrier. But let's see. Tormentor's up in 20 seconds. Currently, Aureus is ready to go for the Tormentor take because they have 3 heroes in the top area, including the Bristle, which normally
Radiant's courier
you only need the Bristle. Schem spots out Lun, and Static Storm quickly dropped by the Disruptor. That means they can take Tormentor freely.
Radiant's
Yeah,
middle tower
they're
is
just
under
giving it up.
attack.
And they also cannot roach, so it's not like they can do something in return here. Snap Fire Shard? Here we go.
And that is great for Tim's. Have you ever had it happen to you that you bought the shard and then you got the shard and then you had to sell the shard?
Yes.
Same. It really
Doesn't-
hurts so much.
Doesn't feel good. Yeah. Maybe they could do the same thing with like recipes where if you sell the shard, it like you don't lose half, right?
Radiant are scanning.
Like recipes, I think you lose 30%.
Natsumi getting jumped. About and borrow time popped once again. As the Mortimicus is coming in from downtown
Yes.
KSH. He's going for Tim's. But Tim's has got the Solar Crest, so he is fairly tanky here. Lasso Drag Natsumi dropping low. Mana Void catches onto Yopaj as well, because he went for that jump up. Nico charging into the fray, but there's the spear catch onto Yopaj. There's 3, 4 dead, looking for 5. Nico on the run. Bristle back in trouble. As they will chase deeper. I'm not too sure about this. Oh, spell flecked. They need to spear him to turn his back, but they do manage to take down Nico in the end. And another fight where it's Natsumi that just gets jumped and his Aegis popped, his borrow time popped immediately, and then there's no, like, you have no use of him for the rest of the fight.
Like, I think the idea is right. It's just that they are not connecting fast enough. So you need to be in tune with like the time that your teammates are gonna take to join. Because if someone joins that fight 3 seconds faster, it probably changes so much. Like, Natsumi doesn't have to die that early, and then he does, so much damage to the Radiance. Because that's the thing. Like, this Bristle, they don't really have that much lockdown for the Bristle to hit anyone. And when you look at the heroes, like Disruptor can just glimpse the Bristle, Batrider just fireflies away. You have Mars with the spear. It's not like the Bristle can easily lock into anyone.
Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle there. Void Spirit is still a long ways away from his Aghanim Scepter. He's going to get glimpsed, but Disseminate keeps him alive. Lasso Drag onto Schem on the side. The Bane has not been able to use... Has he used the Fiend Script this game?
I don't think so. Also, if the Yaba had Blink Dagger, he could have probably survived some of these fights, right? Because you just break coil,
Yeah.
OT, and you just blink out.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower.
Oh no, it is KSH at the top net with Spot. Has the Manta done, going for the Butterfly Basher next. Young PH, second spot. It's going for the Shard soon enough. Has a full BKB being delivered. Nico on the Bristleback needs to be careful. Yeah, there's the glimpse. Sends him back, holds the Bristle in place, and he's gonna snap the coil. You need to attack him from the front side. In comes Natsumi. Mana Void use Arena to try and keep him away, but Nico is still out of there. And the Arena is actually not going to keep Zorain alive because Nico's now going to chase him as they've used everything to kill the Bristle.
Okay. That's better. Like, that's same concept of the other fight, but they connect faster. They get the anti-mage.
Does get the jump away. Nico, Bristleback still chasing in deeper, but he does manage to disengage. If the cookie landed, they might have actually been able to
Yeah.
kill him off.
They need more lockdown. Like, they really need the eggs on the Void Spirit, or just what do you even... I guess Abyssal on the Abyssal? I don't... He's going BKB.
Yeah, so I can also understand that. It has a shard now, so I guess those Viscous Nasal Goo stacks quickly on the enemies as well. If they go for the chase. But yeah, with BKB they actually don't really have any way to kill him.
And finally there's Blink on the Abba as well, so those ganks are going to be harder to pull off. Like, you need to time the glimpse perfectly so that the Abaddon can't turn away.
I love how farmed Tim's and Skill they both are compared to Yopaj and Zorain. Like, they're really poor on those two heroes, and it's also not like they're terrible farming heroes. Like, Void Spirit's cooldowns on his spells are so incredibly long, he just doesn't farm.
Yeah.
And same with Zorain, Mars.
Don't max Dissimulate, because like that's the best farming spell he has, but with this facet you don't necessarily want to get a lot of points.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed.
Well, they still have a 1k net with lead here on the side of YG. But the problem is going to be that Bristle, and they're going to need to get weight. Yeah, KSH already showed it. He wants Scotty, and he wants... Oh, Schem gets dragged.
Wait, that's good. They smoked for that play. Oh, they're going to go for this.
Yeah, Disruptor also drops the Saxon Connect field. So Disruptor got rid of the Nightmare, but no one like helped him. So he was slowly walking away in that fight.
I mean, they had spent a lot, right? They already used Lasso, and it's just like this Bane is useless in the fight. So the fact that I think it's better for them to disengage. Biggest problem now is you do have eggs on the Void Spirit in like the next minute. This Puck, oh, the Puck has a full BKB with, is already dead. Dude, this Puck is gigantic.
Yeah, young PH has got the BKB, but Anti-Mage can get taken down by the double silence because you silence him once, he pops Manta, you silence him a second time.
Yeah.
And Yopaj is going to jump in, but needs help now. Scam has the Nightmare save, but the Invis comes up with the Glimmer Cape. Arena, a spear comes out. Yopaj, Disseminate, has an Astral Step, gets to the side. Lasso drag on the side. Tim's is dead. While Yopaj gets jumped by KSH, and I mean, again, big fight towards the tier 3 tower of the Radiant side, and I see a Bristle farming top side and a Abaddon in the triangle, and I'm like, no response, no TP on the Abaddon, nothing.
I think this Bristle needs to be creating more space. Like, he's just farming jungle too much, and like if the waves are not being pressured enough, there's no reason to like ever bother trying to deal with this Bristle. They're going high ground here, what the hell?
Yeah, they TP towards the mid tier 2, so the tier 3 top bottom is dead, and the range racks is gone, and they just lose the decent part of their base. That is something.
Definitely not how I expected this game to go.
Yeah, no, now KSH massively at the top network spot is almost done with the full Scotty. Like, he didn't even really start with the Scotty before those fights.
Yeah, it's gonna be a huge blunder to both the Abba and the Bristle. At least there is a Bloodthorn available for Abba. Big timing, but it's not gonna work out against any of the cores because they have BKBs, Mantas, and Uceptors. So you can only really kill the supports, and you're gonna need a Dust on top of it.
Well, there's a possible jump here. As they're smoked up, it's Tim's walking in observer range. Nico's gonna get lassoed,
good
but it's a
reflect.
load sword spell reflect. As he's caught in the static stone kinetic field, doesn't have a BKB just yet. He is soaking up a lot of damage. All the spells dropping low. Bristleback, Nightmare save. Can Nico stay alive? He does manage to find a kill onto skill lay. That was an 8-kill streak Bat Rider, by the way, that just died. As Young PH goes back in, Scam still has not used his ulti a single time this game. And Natsumi and Yopaj get out. Or, as I say that, they're still chasing him for more. Silence onto the Mars. A lot of damage. Natsumi is still here with the burrow time. And that's Mars done. Jumping for more. Nightmare catch by Scam. He bought back for this. Scam does still have his ulti. Gets the Fiend's Grip catch onto KSH. The silence is already used by the puck. Can they kill him off? Drag back. KSH falls. And Scam gets a huge pickoff.
What a huge throw, man! Like that was a beautiful fight
Punch
from
versus
KT.
Young PH. Shotgun blast. Okay, no finisher there, but it looked like it was a perfect one for YG, and then they went too greedy.
Yeah, they tried to get that Void Spirit and they pay such a hefty price. 2 cores dying. Obviously, this Void Spirit surviving through it all, so he gets to level 18 now. There's still a lot of problems they need to address, but I think the later this game goes, the better it gets for the Radiant. This Bristleback already going for EC, so like one fight that they win, they can absolutely destroy buildings.
Yeah, and Nico didn't have a BKB in that fight. Now he does, so the whole Static Storm arena, anything Puck throws at him, shenanigans, isn't there. And now he is very hard to kill. Once more, because even then it was very hard to kill him, but the Scotty definitely significantly helps in taking down the Bristleback. They never go for the Aghanim Scepter anymore on the Bristlebacks.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they nerf some of the talents, and against a lot of mobility, it feels pretty bad, right? It's just very hard to land the
But
damage.
still, like he is already getting those, because they're hitting him the entire time. He keeps getting those quill sprays all over the place. So if you then pop an extra 5 quill sprays in a row, it's beam. Solid damage.
Okay, so they're gonna smoke here. Roche is up on the bottom side. Disruptor.
Oh, Young PH. Jump. Silence. Pops the BKB.
Oh, there you go.
And chasing for the Disruptor. Lasso drag on the back line. Drag Tim's Snapfire away. He got glimmered. Oh, Scam with the Fiend's Grip onto the Bat Rider. Scam is still alive. Is finally going to get taken down. Natsumi's borrow time is popped. K6 dropping low. But Yopaj needs to get out. Gets glimpsed. Caught. In the end is taken down. Bottom side. Zarain. Nice spear there. And his BKB is about to end. But they bought back on the Bat Rider. They get a 2-for-1 trade. And it looked like so much more in that fight. But only 3 heroes died.
Yeah, they did buy back 1 hero.
Yeah, they can
Yeah,
get Roche
it's
probably.
tough. The Bristle could have BKB and joined the arena, and he was like kind of patient with the BKB usage. I think if he pops BKB, they could have maybe killed more heroes. So this might just be a free Roche because of that decision.
Yeah, and that one does too. KSH is getting closer. I mean, there were multiple. The Anti-Mage almost died in that fight. Puck very closely got taken down in that fight. I'm surprised the... Oh. Okay, they did double bot back on the die. I didn't realize that the Disrupt also bought back. Speaking of Blur, Disrupt also bought back.
Okay.
As they will get the Aegis on KSH. And the dieback on the Disruptor. in response. But YG still happy with that one. Make sure if the Bristle had the Aegis, game was over. He'd just walk up high ground.
Yeah, you just... I mean, I guess there is lasso spears and shit to be worried about.
Yeah, and then he turns his back towards the fountain and everyone dies. That's the
I
beauty
don't
of
think it's
Bristle
that
back.
strong just yet, man.
I
Give
mean,
him
he
more
barely
time.
takes any. If he gets hit from behind, he barely takes any damage. But he has the level 15 talent of Bristleback's backside damage reduction.
Yeah, they're gonna need a break at some point. I wonder who's gonna buy it.
Anti-Mage, he's already got the BKB now, and he's queued up that he wants the Silver Age next.
Okay. Yeah, definitely necessary. Bane has half of an Aghanim Scepter already. That is going to be a big game changer.
Yeah, not only the fact that it's hard to interrupt the 2 illusions, but also the 45 seconds cooldown reduction.
Yeah.
So you can essentially use it whenever you please at that point.
Radiant are scanning.
Which he's had 2 Fiend scripts so far this game, and both of them were really successful. Because last fight he had one on the Bat Rider the entire time. And obviously the KSH kill in mid was neat.
Radiant's top tower is under
So
attack.
yeah, apparently Natsumi, that is his preferred build. He's going for exactly the same item.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh. Yeah, not too much change there. See a lot of Abaddons go for like the harpoon build and stuff, but I guess staying alive is all that matters. Which he is struggling with in most of these fights. Like the early game especially, we've seen him just get slacked.
Yeah, 4 deaths, definitely not great. And I mean, we said so many good things about Yopaj, but this game he's 1-6 and 9.
Okay,
Oh wait, what? They found the
Aegis.
Aegis.
Oh, a bit too slow there from Yopaj.
Did they have a basher? That was just the Cookie, I think. Cookie into Bloodthorn.
Yeah. It's quite a lot of damage, especially, Bloodthorn in combination with the little shredder. They get the Tormentor on the other side, and that is a bat. Oh, they're so freaking low.
Yep.
They almost all got taken down.
One of the worst shards for a support.
Hey, at least they got more tower push, or something along those lines. And anti-mage, yeah, Silver Age not going to take too long until he has it. Disruptor's going for the Ags. Doesn't have a Blink Dagger yet. That's a really poor Disruptor this game. Scam is... Okay, he bought one piece of his Ags. Could also decide to go for BKB, to be fair. That's why he has the Ogre Axe, only the Ogre Axe so far.
Under attack.
And KSH. One more tier 2 tower to take, still has the Aegis for another 50 seconds. That is going to be very important if they can time it right on the Radiant side.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They do.
Nightmare drag onto Anti-Mage and jump onto Young PH while they Fiend Script the Anti-Mage. That's going to be the first life. No, it's not gone just yet, but Skillblade jumps into the fight. Mortimer's Kisses, he's going to get taken down. The Aegis is popped.
Batrider died back here.
And KSH, can they nuke him? Pops the BKB, gets the blink away.
Still looking though.
Yeah, they're trying to get the catch, but he is very fast and very elusive. So he does manage to get away. That was a nice one where the Nightmare drag out towards the base, and then you have Natsume, because Anti-Mage is out of the running, then he doesn't fear anything in the fight. So he jumps on the puck, everyone tries to help the puck, and then everyone forgets about the anti-mage.
Yeah, and I think that's another, like, the fact that he just Fiend's Grip the first life is good because it's so hard to get a good Fiend's Grip before he has eggs that, like, he might as well just use it to force that fight.
I mean, even if he has eggs, you gotta fear the counter spell.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if he's Nightmare, though.
Oh, KSH jumps right past him.
Zaren will blink out here. He gets found. Does have BKB.
There is no Fiend's Grip. And yeah, he
No
gets
basher.
keep you away, no basher, no Natsumi going again for the refresher. He is actually copying the exact same build last game.
I mean, that just sounds kind of bad. I guess he has a BKB, but like his mana can be drained. I don't know about this refresher, man. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna go for. Well, actually, they're building a Silver Age, so maybe he's even gonna go for the A on this later. Oh,
Nice.
Abyssal Blade instead on KSH.
Oh.
And Nico, what
Just
is
wants
he?
to explode this Void Spirit. It is definitely a nuisance.
It is a
3000
very
HP
tanky.
Void.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
tanky hero.
He doesn't even have like an HP enchantment. It's just a timeless enchantment.
Dire are scanning.
And it's a nice.
I mean,
ace
Axe
there.
is gonna be ready for Scam. Like the next fight that they're gonna go for, he will have it.
On the other hand, Puck has his Ags as well, so you got a lot of AoE damage. He's going for the Mjolnir. Even more. Zarain on the Mars. Building up the Shard. Which is nice, but it takes... Yeah, he's so far behind. Like, Tim's is about to overtake him in farm. As Skill Day as well, his own Bat Rider is about to overtake him in farm. Even though Yopach is not too much further ahead of the Mars.
A lot of alt road staffs this game. There's like 5.
And there's the Ags on Skem. Can he get a good catch? Very unlikely, to be fair. Like,
Yeah,
there's-
they're already
even
smoked
even
here.
like
He's
a
not
random waning rift could silence the other ones from the Fiend Script.
BKB gets used in the Bat Rider. That is
Sorry,
it's pretty big.
jumped on, dragged back thanks to the Aether Remnant, but the Glimmer keeps him going, and out they run.
This Bristle is starting to become a huge problem. He is incredibly powerful.
He's also got the Basher now, so going for the Abyssal. And jump in. KSH is the one spotted. But quick blink out of there from Natsumi. And it's next Roche is a very important one for very obvious reasons as well. But it's dangerous on both these sides. For the Dire, obviously, then you get to a point where it's just you're looking at game over, as the Bristleback would be too big to handle at that point. For the Radiant, same story kinda, because they can just quickly go for the push. They already have the bottom set open.
Yeah, I think it's
Tier 2 mid is almost down.
definitely more meaningful for the Radiant because I think Dire. It's not that easy for them to just go up high ground and hit the buildings, but this Bristle can definitely do it, and there's not enough damage to easily dissuade him from doing that.
42 minutes in the game, less than 1,000 net worth separating these two teams. KSH has the most net worth. Young PH is second on the puck. So very close in that regard. A bit of a better spread at the bottom of the pack though, for the Radiant side. Smoke coming up
Here,
from
they're
the
gonna
Dire
smoke.
side.
Abba
It
breaks
gets
it.
broken. He's glimmered up as
Good
well. He
jump.
gets to jump in onto the Mars. Chasing in for more. Spear holds the Baton in place. They're gonna look for the back line. Lasso drag comes up onto Tim's. They take him down. Fiend's Grip does get interrupted already, and the Bane is a goner here. 2 supports dead on the Radiant side. All 3 cores on the Dire still left living. KSH surrounded by enemies, gets hypnotized, dragged back, and the damage, the right clicks from the big boy Bristleback coming through. Look at that, 3 hits, looking for skill lay. They're all being chased. Double buyback on the Dire side as they really want this Roshan, but Nico on that Bristle, he just 4 hit the anti-mage in that fight.
I don't think this... I mean, they're gonna get this Roche, but it's not like they can get these Aegis to go high ground. In fact, this might just be a farming Aegis for JG, or they could be in serious trouble if this anti-mage dies twice. You can get like tier 2 mid, but I think going high ground could be an enormous mistake.
I do really like how they played that fight as well on YG. I mean, the end, a little bit unfortunate how they died, but the fact that they knew that Tim's was going to be miles away just to hit some more Timishkuses, and they just ignored the jumping heroes and went all the way around to get the lasso drag on Tim's. Because Tim's has been pretty much the backbone of these engagements with the cookie stun, the glimmer, the like his item kit in general, and the Mortimer's kisses from downtown every single time.
And that's another X that's going to be ready, so we might get to see some saves from Coil, saves from Arena, because after all, Mars doesn't have the vision facet, which gives you the chance to save people.
Swift blink on the Bristleback next. Nice.
Can you sell boots at this stage?
Yeah, you get the movement speed buff from the Swift blink anyway. And you have the movement speed buff from Warpath. All you need is attack speed at this stage, because you've got like 500 right click damage.
Refresher will be ready for the Abaddon, but he's gonna have to give this gem away. Probably Void Spirit needs to pick it up.
Yeah, Yopaj is a bit elusive, but you can still definitely see him drop in no time. Young PH, like, the focus is KSH, but Young PH on that puck has been nasty as well. With the Agnum Septum,
Yeah,
you'll
10
need
and
no
0
down
by the
for
way.
Refresher.
10 and 0.
And not a
26.
single death.
Yeah.
They need to TP back, and that's the danger here. Young PH gets the jump in. Dream Call gets thrown out, and Yopaj in trouble. PK being used, but Lasso Drag, he's dead. No buyback available for Yopaj, and Nico TP's in. There is a glimpse, doesn't get used to try and send the Bristleback back. He's so close to the Swift Link as well. It's waiting. The Eagle Song needs to be bought out. We'll sell his boots,
Yeah.
get the Swift Link, and he's ready for a fight. But oh, Scam walking up, dangerous. Skill A, gotta be careful, because of course you do have that Fiend's Grip that is pretty solid at the moment. Oh, Bristle gets yeeted forward, spots out the Bat Rider. Will only get a single hit in though before the glimpse comes through.
This anti-mage is pretty much 6-slotted now, has the Silver Edge. Once the Aegis is gone, he can backpack the BKB. And I don't know what else he can substitute. Like, you can buy a Moon Shard, but that's about it.
Oh, there's going to be the jump in. And they get the damage going. Section Connect, Field Skill Lay. Bat Rider gets away, chasing from the back line. Young PH going for the fight. Nightmare tries to get the Nightmare off on himself, but he is dead. Bash, though, comes up onto Young PH. A lot of damage from this Bristle. Spear onto Natsumi. Borrow Time gets popped. Has that Refresher to use if he wants to. Needs to be careful of his mana being drained. He doesn't have the mana for the Refresher on Natsumi, but that's going to be the Aegis popped. He is so close to the mana for it, but needs to swap in the mangoes, and he is dead. You called it. No mana, no chance for Natsumi, and it is going to be 3 against the world.
Radiant's bottom
This might be over. They don't have this Abaddon for 90 seconds. He's a lot of their damage. BKB on cooldown for the Bristle. He doesn't have buyback either, so committing here could spell GG either way.
Yeah, that's kind of nutty. I mean, you called it. He's gonna get his man. Like in that fight, when borrow time gets popped, you kind of have to pop refresher already.
Yeah.
And he had chances for it, but he didn't use it because he was like, "Oh yeah, I
the
can."
anti-mage is not healing you. That's the only way you're gonna use refresher normally.
Yeah, but why would he not hit you?
Yeah, exactly.
So that was quite a fat oopsie. Going
I think
in.
more than the clicking button oopsie, it's like the oopsie of the same build. I don't know. This might be
Jump in. Puck takes a lot of damage. Last to drag onto Yopich, but the Fiend's Grip onto Skill Lay, the Batrider. Nico has to walk all the way around. He does finally take him down. The bash onto KSH. Look at the face. The Bristleback. He silenced him. And the damage from Nico is immense. He's chasing in for more. Scam is still alive through all of that. Chasing after Zarain. Gets the blink away. But no buyback available on the anti-mage for another minute and a half. Okay, that bristle damage is nuts.
bro. So
7.5k damage in that fight.
And he's going to Abyssal. I mean, he pretty much he could buy out, and he's just. I think he can solo kill anyone. Like, no one has a Lincoln Sphere, right? Maybe the Mars can survive if he's facing the Bristle.
Well, this game is still not over and done just yet with this Bristle on top. And Natsumi, he even has 3 mangoes in his backpack. But even if you use all 3 mangoes, you still need 50 mana to use the refresher. So...
Yeah, and like, how are you gonna... You need to be being hit by the anti-mage, pop 3 mangoes,
oh,
refresh.
Fiend's Grip.
Oh.
Skem gets a catch, gets Blink. He does get the Blink onto the side. And he gets away somehow on the Mars. But Nico's going high. Rain track's gone. 4 hits. Bye-bye.
Holy moly. Okay, so they're not gonna be able to roll shot at this. He did not buy the Abyssal, now he does. So he's still pretty far from his buyback. I think you just smoke. Maybe you smoke and try to get a pick off with this Void Spirit being up. You just need to address your waves. And 25 on the Void Spirit, so he's going for the crit talent.
Well, the next Roshan, of course, is going to be very important. Sorin gets spotted out this time in the round. He doesn't have a way out, and Skem, you know, once he got that Ags, he started feeling those Fiend's Rips. And he's had some very impactful ones in a row. The Batrider previously in the top side as well. So, now no Mars for 70.
This could be... Oh, amplify damage as well. Huge. So what do you do here? You want to poke, but that buyback, when your Bristle doesn't have one, is very scary.
We're trying to keep him at bay. Roche is up in 2 minutes, so that's not ideal.
You gotta respect the buyback on Mars. That's a big deal. Like, if this Bristle dies without buyback, like, the game is literally over. He is a lot of their damage.
It is mainly all of their damage. The rest are negligible at that point.
Yeah, like, the Void Spirit is going Wind Waker. Like, they don't... even the Abaddon doesn't do that much. He did buy a Nullifier this time instead of the Aeon Disc, which I'm a big...
Yeah, he broke open the
Radiance.
Radiance, and I mean Nullifier is very nice to have against the Glimmer shenanigans and the 4-step from the bat, and obviously also Mars has that Ghost Scepter now.
Dire are scanning.
Smoke from YG.
They scanned the Roche pit, but Scam's just chilling in
Eggs
the
on
Roche pit.
the Bat Rider as well, so that's
Oh,
scary.
this could be a pretty good bait if they jump Scam. Oh, but speaking of Scam, Glimmer Cape.
This could be game ending for either side.
Yeah, they're going all the way around. Nico is in the pit, chilling.
Bristle finally has buy, so he could potentially... They also control this outpost, which is a big thing. Oh, but they're gonna try and pressure top.
Yeah, they're gonna just go in towards the Radiant base, force them to TP back, and then when Roche respawns, they might try and go for it themselves.
Look at the Bristle though. He's doing the same thing. Just getting tier 2 here for free.
Yeah, but they're getting megas if you're not careful. Like, that's the big difference maker. Glimpse comes out, BKB used, and the catch on Disruptor will be for stop chasing him for more. Skill late, Bat Rider's dead. They do manage to get a 2-man spear, a lot of damage. Natsume gets blown up. Silver Edge is there. He didn't pop his ulti. And they're going in for Nico. Nico's dead. Bristle has a buyback available to get back into the fight. But Natsume, you gotta press your damn buttons. I think he might have been silenced, but still. Silver Edge broken, dead.
How much did he take from the Mana Void? It was not that much because the anti-mage did way like Puck did 7,000 damage in that fight. It was mostly, bro. Young PH is lit, like he's 13-0-19 against the Void Spirit lineup. He is crushing this game so hard.
They still do have that Bristle buyback. And of course, they're going in towards the Roche pit.
Good wrap
Just
around.
get spotted. Scam is nearby. Skill is...
Oh, wait, what?
Smoke's broken. Smoke is broken. They spot out Skill. Oh, he's so very close. Just Yopa, he's going for the catch on the back line. Lasso drag attempt soon enough. Lasso onto Natsume, pops the borrow time. Going in for the fight. They do take down Disruptor. That's a dieback. And the Puck.
Buyback. You don't
Puck
need
just...
to commit right now. You can wait for the Bristle to be back.
They know Bristle has a buyback because otherwise they would never dare to play so aggressively.
Yeah. Alright, so Bristle is going to be ready for the next fight. No buyback on the Disruptor. No Lasso for 25.
God, this game is on a knife edge. There's going to be the jump coming in onto Zare Mars. Luckily enough, the Fiend's grip wasn't at the ready to catch him, but he is on the run. Bristle is back up. And Scam is doing some counter warding, but they KSH, they might go for Nico here with the break. And he is going to get broken. There's going to be the jump. Dream Coil comes out. Bristle back pops the BKB. Tries to man fight, but the lasso holds him in place. And there's going to be the kill coming in. But Nico has a buyback in case it's needed. Are they going to be able to get anything out of this? The Mars is left behind, and the Mars is dead. On the high ground TP attempt from Skill A. Does he get away? Yes, he does. But again, Nico is killable. Oh, gems dropped.
Yeah, that Silver Edge is such a problem for this Bristle. Still tanked a fair amount of damage, but yeah, now this might be an Aegis for them unless they buy back the Bristle, which they might be willing to. They're gonna get the outpost back, so they can join the fight. By the way, this is another 60-minute game probably.
Yep, 3 more minutes until it's the full 60-minute mark.
Let's hope I don't jinx the viewers here.
I mean, it can definitely be done in a minute. Like one bad fight and a dieback on Bristle or Abaddon and it's over.
And I mean, they're getting enough time here so that the Bristle will still be able to attend. They also don't want to buy back their own Mars. He's getting... I mean, he could buy a refresher if he wants to. Oh, they're going for this.
Okay, in the pit they go.
Oh,
Obviously, there's the roar, the disarming roar. 15 seconds until Bristle is back up. They can extend it quite decently by shenanigans like that. Bottom lane in the meantime is being pushed in, which is also another annoying aspect. Their base. A lengthy, drawn-out fight could also cost them their base.
Wait, what? I bet him just pop borrow type for no reason. That's a 60-second cooldown spell.
Well, at least the plus side is that will mean we'll go over 60 minutes, and then it's neutral items farming time.
Sure.
Fiend's Grip with the extra super range on Bane if he gets lucky. He also is almost level 25, so that would be, I guess, Fiend's Grip duration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bane doesn't have best talents. It's alright. Snapfire is 25 though, with the Mortimer's talents as well as...
Yeah, but any moment he starts throwing those globs, he immediately gets blinked on. Speaking of which, Skellig goes for the attempt here. Fiend's Grip catch onto the Mars, and can they save him? Yes, they can. Good silence coming out from Young PH. The Dreamcoil Arena catch onto the 2 Radiant Cores as they will chase him for the Mars more. He doesn't have a BKB available right now. Zarain Mars. Does he get out of there? It seems unlikely as he is out. Young PH popped the refresher. Mortimer's Kiss is a little bit too far away to get the full catch, but it is a dead Mars for 90 with a buyback. Yeah, Young PH has that Waning Rift level 30 talent now, so the Fiend's Grip does nothing. Like, it instantly gets interrupted because he just hit. Waning Rift is
he needs a
just
BKB.
Insane. Yeah, he needs BKB, and then he doesn't act. Like, the only thing the Axe does is the cooldown reduction.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Young PH still 0 deaths. 60-minute game.
Can you imagine, like, if he loses this game, man? Like, the performance of a lifetime, still not enough.
Story of my pubs. Every performance is a performance of a lifetime.
Yes.
Not a good one.
Lifetime of despair. Refresher on
Indeed.
the Snapfire as well. Holy moly.
Double Mortimer's Kisses. Let's go. That's, what? 32 globs?
It's a lot of globs.
He has level 2 bots on Snapfire. Like, sure.
Yeah, and spider legs with timeless. So.
Oh, they're going Roche, and YG's nowhere near the pit.
Huh?
They completely space out on the fact that Roche is the target.
That's crazy.
Okay. They gave the Aegis to Natsume.
I guess he is dying a lot now because of the break and the silence thing, so probably makes sense. And he did get a Stygian Desolator, so I bet now is doing a little bit more damage. Voidsphere yet to get his own tier 5. Anti-Mage has Minotaur Horn with Fleet-Footed. Oh, 115 move speed. He has 500 base move speed on this AM. That is scary.
I mean, that was when he was Silver Age, but yes.
I mean, still 467. Like, that's no boots.
That is true. Natsume's got attack speed and Stygian incoming damage increase and the Stygian Desolator.
Helm
That's
of
kinda
dying for Lun, so that's great.
Buck's got Fallen
Audacious.
Sky, also with the attack damage and attack speed. Yo, Pudge,
Batrider.
Book of the Dead. With debuff duration and spell amp, just the timeless. Not ideal. Fiend's Grip catch onto Labat. That's a dieback, technically, but he actually doesn't have the money for it.
Yeah, they have Aegis, so this might be the first time that we get to see them poke high ground in a while here.
Spooder legs on Snapfire. Woohoo! Does he have it? Ah, he has Book of the Dead on Bane, but not the cast range. That's
By the
unfortunate.
way, Bristol has Audacious, so he is hitting for pretty much max attack speed, and he has a lot of damage.
Yeah. Now he also has a little bit of extra magic damage.
And a
with the-
refresher shard. Oh, okay, he actually gets past to the Void Spirit.
What does the Dire say? Fallen Sky on him. Helm of the Undying on the Disruptor. That's nice. Minotaur Horn. Experience per minute on the Mars. And max mana bonus.
Huh. Interesting.
That's weird.
He wants a rapier, so he gets the level 30 crit talent.
Yeah, Batrider has the Boundless one, so the extra 350 cast range. That one is nutty. But he's dead, so it doesn't matter. He also has the Ag, so double lasso would be a thing, but...
Oh.
Glimpse Spear stun into nothing. Cool. But he did lose almost half his HP there in a split second.
Yeah, I mean, they can get a lane of barracks, I feel like. This Batrider is not gonna buy back 20 seconds in like that, so... No glyph as well.
Jump in, goes AKSH, what's he doing there? Zarain is going to be the next target. Does he get away? Well, the borrow time does get popped onto the Abaddon, but he still has the Age available. They get the bottom set of racks. And yeah, KSH, why are you there though? I know they were smoked, but it's kind of obvious that they would be. Almost
Yeah, I
level
don't know,
30
like-
on the live Bristleback, so he'll get 12% spell lifesteal as well.
Have no saves.
In mid, Zarain, Mars loses half his HP, jumping from Yopites. They kill off the Mars. They do have 2 buybacks available on the 2 heroes. There's going to be jump in. Skill late, Batrider is dead. No buyback, no money. And Nico is now level 30 as well with the spell life. I mean, young PH, if they GG out right now, he would at least not have a death this game.
That is crazy.
Okay, buyback 1, buyback 2, jump in onto the Bristleback. Do they manage to kill him off? Nightmare and out of the Finch. Oh, the Finch grip onto KSH. They also use the science. PAH has to use his AoE science to get him out of there, but KSH is dead. Young PH has to get back, but it doesn't matter. Oh, his only death this game is the last one. Oh, Skem is a god. Everyone worship the brain that is Skem. He nightmares the bristle out of... I'm still on the fence between the two sides. I actually probably like... Ah, stupid pauses. I'm actually going with the YG side this time. I think it's... Like, it's a pretty solid Dusa game, especially once you get Scotty, because Bristleback, Sand King, and Gyrocopter are all very healing reliant. At a certain point, you get Scotty, you get Ags, and they just don't do enough against you. And then you have Shaker, Pango, Batrider to try and make sure that they don't fully 3v1 you.
Okay, well, we'll see how things are going to unfold, as this could be the last game of this series.
Yeah, and of course the loser of this match, the series is eliminated. So that is a scary prospect for YG. That would mean their chances are lost for qualifying for Dream. Actually, no, they're not. Because if I'm, I don't know if they have it in that region. I'm quickly gonna have to check, because I know that there are slots available, because there is going to be a Division 2 for DreamLeague. And that means there are 5 slots. I would assume 1 for each region. Except for North America, South America probably together, West EU separate, and then China, Southeast Asia separate. I would assume something along those lines. Or one of them gets mixed in together.
30
They don't have a MENA region anymore for DreamLeague.
Huh. Interesting.
But yeah, to be fair, there were only
Wait, so
like
where
two
is
teams.
Nigma if they're not?
Probably in the
Nigma-
tournament already.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
I would assume they just got a direct invite. There's like a bunch of teams that got direct invites, which were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 teams that got direct invites. Nico gets a bounty rune. Can they kill him? He does take quite a lot of damage. He is ticking slowly. And first blood for Disruptor. But yeah, they should be involved. Navi's already qualified, by the way, for the DreamLeague.
Yeah, solid.
Oh yeah, because Western EU has 3 slots. That's wild. But it does mean that if you lose this, you're still not completely gone, because there is another chance. There will be a new tournament. Division 2, essentially, brings back the DPC vibes for the DreamLeague qualifiers. I kind of like it. It gives more chances, more Dota. Lots
Is there a
of
date
Dota.
for that?
Probably next month. I think it's next month in like half October till end October.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I mean, it has to be before DreamLeague, so there's not really.
Yeah.
DreamLeague start. Oh, DreamLeague is in December. But you also need some time in between so that they can get visa.
I would assume, like, if you're there, they already tell you to get visas anyways, right?
Well, DreamLeague is technically online, so it's not on LAN. So you need to get at least in a decent region.
European country.
Yeah, you're mainly the one that most countries go towards is Serbia, because it's not EU, so it's easier to get into, and they're very pro Eastern Europe.
They have pretty good food, actually. I was impressed by Serbian food.
Oh yeah, Mr. I went to a LAN, bastard.
Well, I went to 2 lands, actually.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
One was in the Philippines, actually.
Okay, that's actually even cooler. It's like Serbia is still
Honestly,
close to me.
Serbia is cooler than the Philippines.
Yeah, but I live in Europe, so Serbia is like.
Okay, have you been there already?
No, but Europe is a.
You hate Serbians, that's what you're saying. You hate them.
I know lots of Serbians, and they hate themselves. So.
Fair. Well, mid lane is pretty fun, right? It's just 2 melee heroes that benefit from being close to the other one.
Yeah, it is fairly even,
it is
all
Sanking
things
favorite.
considered. I mean,
I
most
would
of the
say.
times it's even if the lane goes bad, like Sand King just walks into the jungle, pops the sandstorm, farms up very quickly.
Yeah, he
Obviously
really
Shaker can do it with Echo Slam with the Ancients, but he needs some big fat stacks from the Batrider. That is trying to win the lane for the Pangolier first. Oh,
Yeah,
Nico,
and he
top
already
lane
blocked.
taking a lot of damage. As he's dropping pretty low. KSH though in response. Oh, Tim's was a
That loaded.
split second too low there with the cookie. Otherwise that would have been a kill onto the Medusa.
Yeah, just fighting Dusa with Lotus is hard, and you already see a big difference here. That Bristle not having the free game he had in game 1.
Yeah, now they do have kill threat on him. The Mystic Snake bounce, when it hits you on that last jump, is quite a lot of extra added damage. So if you time it and place it correctly, it can really hurt.
Batrider TPs.
And Young PH in mid, dead. Silencer. Scam does get the kill on Young PH. Hey, brain drain, baby. Shaker become dum dum. Technically,
That's
Silence
huge,
is also a hard counter for Dusa, because you could just keep on draining all of his int away. Sort of.
True.
So, Schem also immediately countering the enemies. Easy peasy, Schem. He's got this in the bag.
Easy. Yeah.
And Natsumi as well.
He
Farming bottom lane nicely.
Doesn't have a TP on Scam. Has to walk.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, we'll make some stacks happen as well at the same time for Sand King. Phil's one of them. It is kind of a terrible one to double stack though.
Yeah. It looked like he actually got it though. It looked pretty close.
Yeah, it's always a weird walk. And unfortunately for him, it did not pay off this time. Yopudge, yeah, going for Blink Dagger fast. Young PH, very likely that's his first item that he's looking to farm up as well. In mid, they're looking for a young PH catch. Silence flying out. There's the epicenter possibility to be pumped out, but they're actually not going in. And there's the epicenter in onto the disruptor, but the pushback onto Yopudge, can they kill him off? Yes, they can. Scam in the meantime being chased by Skill on the side, but it will be still a kill secured on the Radiant's end.
And they have a catapult wave there. A lot of tower damage. Very nicely done.
Yeah, and young PH not having a great time. He does have his level 6 now, so gotta be very careful of Echo Slam.
I mean, considering they picked this Shaker after the Sanking, it's definitely not panning out the way they wanted.
Did they pick it after the Sanking?
Yeah, Sanking was 3rd pick, I think. Oh, no, maybe I'm wrong. Let me
I think
check a little bit.
Bristle was 3rd pick. And then it was Shaker.
No,
Bat.
Bristle was 2nd. Bristle was right after was 2nd pick.
Yeah, but like 3rd overall. It was 2nd pick on the Radiant side. Because it was 1st pick Tim Snapfire.
Yeah. That's
So then they picked, I think they picked Bristle, and then the other side picked Shaker plus Bat plus Shaker, and then it was the Sand King. Plus Silencer.
Silencer was 4th pick on their side.
Yeah, but it was Shaker, then Silencer that they picked, and then came the Sand King plus. So the Sand King was 3rd pick on their side, and that means they had Shaker already picked on the other side before, so they picked Sand King into Shaker.
Okay.
I'm doing
well,
mind
I'm
math right now. You
That
better.
above doesn't show.
Okay, just rewind the stream. Just go to the YouTube stream and rewind it. Hello
No, they
everyone
picked
on
Sand King
YouTube, by
into
the way.
Shaker. They picked Sand King into Shaker, by the way.
Yeah. You're a genius. Who would have thought?
Yeah. I'm right. You're wrong.
Yeah, yep, I'm wrong with my correct stuff. Yep. I do apologize. Oh, young PH gonna drop an echo. Whee!
Beautiful. He is a little poor though, so that's
He's
not
very
even close
poor.
to his Blink Dagger.
I mean,
yep.
he's as poor as every Shaker. I never see a Shaker really win the lane anymore.
Yeah. Long gone are the days. But I mean, you get the Ancients, 800 gold. He will have like a fair Blink Dagger time, but Sand King's already is so close. Like he's 400 gold away from a Blink. He's gonna have it with this stack.
Yeah, and then you got to be careful of the Epi plays on the side. He is now level 9 as well, but KSH on the Dusa is been left alone to free farm the entire time. It's also not an easy hero to kill, plus rotations are very scary this game from the YG side to help
I mean,
pulling
Natsumi
Thunder,
might
Echo,
be
Fissure.
dead. He is under a tower, and he's the lowest net worth hero because this Silencer left the lane so early. Like he's just dealing with 2 heroes by himself.
He seems to be able to manage for now.
Sand King does have a blink, moving towards the top side of the lane, maybe looking for KSH.
It would be a nice kill if they can secure it. Yep, they do not have level 6 yet on Tim's, but there's the epicenter burrow coming in. Medusa dropping low, no backup coming through, but they eats the magic wand. Stays alive with the Mystic Snake as well. The rotations have come in, and they're looking for catches here. Dust comes up onto Yopaj, interrupts the shield crash, though. That's actually pretty neat. Break on Bristleback thanks to the neutral creeps. And no one has died yet, but there's a glimpse level 3 available for the Disruptor. They will lose Zarain, and number 2 is dead as well. Lun will be number 3. So 3 heroes rotate to help out the Dusa, and the only one that gets out is Dusa.
Yeah, kind of surprising that the Dusa lives there. It was extremely close. If the Bristleback was nearby, I'm pretty sure they would have gotten the kill. But yeah, that's 3 kills. You probably get this tower if they catapult wave as well. Great start for Yopaj as he misses a burrow strike.
But I mean, to be fair, we've seen a lot of Sankings these days miss burrow strikes all over the place.
Yeah, but still a great start. He is top net worth. He will be forcing the mid tower as well with a catapult wave. Top lane is also falling. So this is a great start. I mean, YG, the only thing that's going well for them is this Dusa.
Young PH still doesn't have the blink dagger, is nearby. Can't really do a single thing without that blink. And that's the tier 1 tower mid being easily picked up.
And top is 10% HP, so that will also fall inevitably. I guess on the brighter-ish side is that the Gyro is not having like a great game, but he's still ahead of the Shaker and the Penguin.
And that's me. He's going ag, so he's gonna go and focus on farming this game as well. So that shouldn't be too big of a problem for the recovery. Yopaj is looking for more catches. KSH would be a nice one if they can secure it here. But they don't know, he's just farming away. Manta is almost done on the Dusa top net worth. And it's still a very good Dusa game. Like, it's gonna take a while before it isn't. We saw it even top lane, Epicenter, the whole shebang thrown on his face and just gets away.
Diffusal Blade on the Snapfire. You get the 15 talent. Bam.
That's such a terrible idea.
Batrider is gone, and they do find Shaker here. Has a haste
Yopaj. Blink on cooldown, so Shaker gets away with that haste. And KSH just continues to freely farm up that Manta style.
Verso has a full Lotus Orb, so it's gonna be... I mean, it's honestly not that great of a Lotus Orb game. Like, I guess it's okay against the Lasso, but it's not really gonna change anything that much.
Rid of Thunder Strike. Maybe if you miss mana, you can use a Mystic Snake. Spirit Vessel on Pangolier is already reason enough to get load served though.
That is true. I assumed he was going Diffusal Blade, but you were right. That is definitely a good item to spell. Lobo's up, but they also have Static Storm and Lasso, so I'm assuming YG, they could go for a smoke if they want to. Just try and utilize some of those spells, some of those cooldowns. There you go.
Oh, can they get a good catch here? They haven't used a solid lasso yet. They do spot out Natsumi. And they're so close. Scam has Global Silence available. Smoke breaks, and Scam is the one that just barely breaks that smoke. Global Silence comes out. No lasso being able to get used just yet. Turn their attention towards the Gyro, gets glimpsed back, but they don't have the lasso available. Yopaj Epi burrow in onto the Pangolier, and the Pangolier is the one that's actually going to drop instead. Skill Lay, the kisses come flying out, and Skill Lay is dead as well. Still no lasso usage this game.
That was a really weird engagement because they had Blink on Shaker, but he was never a part of that fight. I think they could have definitely killed the gyro if Shaker was in that smoke, which means that now this is a 5k goal lead, despite the fact that the Deuce is having a great game.
Yeah, and they do
Are scanning.
continue on forward here. In the Radiant favor, as Yopaj is close towards that Aghanim Scepter. Nico is going for the SNY, same builds last game.
Under attack.
Young PH with the, once he's got the shard though, that's when Shaker really becomes scary and able to turn things around. And they will go for Tims, who gets glimpsed, but he does have a cookie. Will not be able to get away with the Shaker chase.
Okay.
Yeah, with the
so
shard,
yes.
it buffs up the Shaker's farming speed so nice because he can then just one-shot creep waves from range.
Yeah, it's huge. Especially because you have Kaya as well, so just make use of all of that magic amplification. As they ping Mr. Pangolin, and he is probably dead.
Rolling Thunder, he'll get out. No
He's dead
epicenter on
inside,
top.
but he's not
Oh
dead.
yes, he's like, oh yay, I got a spirit vessel. Woohoo! That makes me so happy. I can do so much this game.
Gyrocopter pretty much has the Aghanim Scepter. Will finish now with the stack.
Dims. Global Silence used. Pangolier taking a decent amount of damage. Tims tries to cookie away. Fissure Block not going to connect, but the glimpse is. And that kills off Tims, looking for more. Scam dropping low. There's a lasso for Skill Lay. Still not being used. Yopaj with the Epi. Blink forward. Echo Slam gets dropped. Sand King gets static stormed up. Young PH. Fissure Block. Does he have the damage? No, he does not, because Nico comes running in. And now the Disruptor is next. So they get themselves
Disaster
3 for 2
territory here.
Under attack.
They knew that the Rolling Thunder was on cooldown after that that engagement, so they just forced this fight. And now Echo gets wasted. They only kill supports, and literally every core besides the Deuce dying on YG.
That's
Radiant's
again
middle tower is under
not
attack.
ideal, as you can
With
expect.
that said, Deuce will have like an 18-minute butterfly.
Yeah, it's the KSH is still top net with, but Nico is right on his heel. Same with Yopaj on the Sand King. Who is again 0 deaths so far this game. And again, last game he had 0 deaths for the longest time, and then 1 death was more than enough to secure the game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That was Young PH.
Oh yeah, sorry. PH.
Young PH already died twice this game. Definitely not as easy of a game either playing the Shaker.
Yeah, you're not as elusive as
Radiant
you
are
would
scanning.
otherwise be.
Dire's bottom
Pretty
tower
thick
is
boy.
under attack.
No, Disruptor doesn't have Static Storm yet. Can't even do anything there. Yopaj would be a nice target if they can secure him, but he is going to be able to burrow out of there. KSH though, being ran at by Nico. It is Magic Wand charges being filled up. For the Dusa, Stone Gaze
Lobo
being
in
used.
one.
And yeah, they're just going to back off. There's already on the Pangolier. Not the greatest place to stand. Will not be spotted out in the end.
Dire's bottom
Okay, so
tower has
BKB
fallen.
getting ready for... I mean, Sand King already has an Axe, holy shit, but
Radiant
he is also
are
going
scanning.
BKB. Same for the Gyrocopter. I mean, the timings here are looking really good. This Dusa, they're gonna have to set up fights that this Dusa can really dish a lot of damage, as they do find Shaker, but... this thing.
Yeah, that's just mainly harass on towards the Shaker. He'll be fine. Zarrain's farm is just disastrous though. He's been stuck on the same net worth for a solid 4 minutes. The Blink Dagger's still 1,000 gold away.
Did Young PH
Dire
sell
are scanning.
his Kaya?
No, he never had it.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I can't
He
say
bought the
1,000
shard.
gold. Oh yeah, oh, never. I was like... He had the Kaya queued up, but I think he changed his mind for the shard.
I mean, he even bought the Rogue of the Magi, but yeah, he needs to be able to farm from range, otherwise he's gonna be easy money. Speaking of which,
Even
Yo
without being
Pudge,
in range, he's gonna die here.
yeah, he gets taken down while they get Roche on the Radiant
That's
side.
crazy.
I have a slight feeling this game might be a bit shorter than the last one.
Don't say that out loud, because you know how this.
That is
These
true.
things
We
go,
do
but-
curse it pretty effectively. Champions of that, but it was just a wild
It
inkling.
is looking. It's gonna take like
Radiant's
god tier
middle
performance
tower is
from
under
Kenny
attack.
to reach. We know he can deliver, but
Tower is under attack.
like this butterfly doesn't really do that much this game because a lot of the damage is just magical, and they don't have a pipe hero.
Yeah, they don't right-click him anytime soon, and again, slightly too slow. They're gonna go for the Tormentor on the other side, and they get that first Tormentor of the game. That's an extra good chunk of change in their favor. Scam gets a free shard. That's bigger brain drain.
Yeah, pretty shit, but sure.
Does Skillay have his blink dagger yet? Yes, he does. Okay, that's an opening to possibly get catches.
Batrider just cutting the waves with his blink as well. He's been doing a really good job at just like cutting these
Oh,
waves.
hasted Sanking going after him, and there's the catch onto the Batrider. Mortimer's kisses for good measure. Complete whiffs on the first couple of shots there by Tims. That's a bit disappointing.
He's just delivering content. Just being very dramatic. But yeah, Deuce going Scotty, which makes sense against the Bristleback. But
The Scotty is a good item to try and secure, though. That's like one of the better items you can try and get this game. The Butterfly, indeed. Like, the only thing that Butterfly really is nice for is the base attack speed percentage. Because the evasion does... I guess it's good against the Bristleback's right clicks for now. Because he does hit for
it
like
also makes
200.
sure that like your illusions can clear 2 waves, because like they cleared the first wave so fast that you can actually micro the illusions to the next one. And,
Okay, Sage getting jumped
Farm
with the
faster.
Epi. On the Dusa, Skill Lay, Lasso on the BKB Sanking, Cookie Stun lands on Skill Lay, and the Batrider is dead just from the epicenter. Shockwaves coming through. Young PH has an Echo Slam available. Static Storm, Kinetic Field onto 2, Rolling Thunder
Oh,
goes
boy.
in. Global Silence in response, so no Echo, but Yopaj Sanking, does he get taken care of? Sends him back, he is
This
dropping
is
low, but he is not gonna get taken down, and yeah, this game is over.
yeah, this game's looking really bad. Like that was the one butterfly fight, but they didn't had a hero again. So they fight 4 versus 6 technically. And I mean, the Echo was fine. The Static Storm was fine. They kind of held 2 heroes together, but like these BKBs, and they're so tanky. Like Sand King has 2.5k HP.
And Gyro, of course, had that BKB with his 2.7k HP.
Yeah.
So we just took all of that damage, and now Nico on the Bristleback still has the age for another minute. I don't. Yeah, you can't stop these guys. Like it's too far gone. KSH going for the Chrysalis so that there's more damage for the time being, but I mean, you also need Scotty. You need so much. You need Scotty, you need Daedalus, and you need Ags, and then you can, and also Shard for, you know, the extra sustain. And then maybe you have a shot, but you're lacking a off laner and almost a mid laner here.
This Spango is not having a fun time. He's so poor.
I'll,
I mean, the
quick
silencer,
pause.
Scam's gonna surpass him as a silencer, which is crazy.
He did get a free shard though, so
Don't say that, don't
grain
say
of
that.
salt.
He's just smart. He's
He-
an
he-
entrepreneur.
he-
He's been grinding. He wakes up at 4, takes cold plunges. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god, I hate that stupid video of all the people, all those influencers. I wake up at 4. What time do you go to bed then? Who the hell wakes up at 4 and then goes to the gym and then goes swimming and then eats his breakfast with special mineral water and then goes to the gym again? Like, bro. Oh, Zarain, they went back into the game and he just diced Tims. He was AFK. Oh? Oh, bamboozled. Bamboozled, Tims. You got owned. Somehow, sort of.
See? That's the
Well,
cold
you went to-
plunges right there.
If only you went to the gym and drank special sparkling water. Would have all been nice. Static Storm catch onto the Snapfire. Global Silence comes out. Snapfire stays alive thanks to Scam with that. Solar Crest. They take down Disruptor. Run away. KSH. Body blocked by Yopaj. Oh, has the burrow available as... Okay. Okay. You know, sometimes you just gotta take the L. And that's a fat, juicy L right there. While epicentering a stone-gazing Dusa, you body block him from running away. Filthy.
Yeah.
Filthy!
It's beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
Yopaj is my idol. They're gonna win. They're gonna qualify for DreamLeague. No. Yeah.
I have a feeling they're definitely like really strong contenders. Like, not even joking. They are looking sharp, and obviously, I mean, YG after losing that game #1, you know, I'm pretty sure mentally it might be hard to just stay on it. And at the same time, this is huge. If they actually take this 2-0, it's gonna give them some time to rest for the third series, which is very necessary, as you said. If they take this, they're gonna play 3 series today, which is gonna be pretty tiring.
That is a bit breaking right there. 3 series in a row it is mentally tough.
Especially like with the patch the way it is, right? Every game being so long. Just today we cast 2 60-minute games. And this is by far one of the fastest if it continues to go this way. But they want to smoke.
I mean, you're saying we casted 2 60-minute games, and they were the same team as well. Oh, Tims. They finally do manage to get a kill in their favor. So, yay. But 17k behind. I guess the Radiant side is primarily just waiting for the next Roche to get that Aegis on the Gyrocopter. Or the Bristle. Don't really know who you prefer it on. To then walk up high ground.
Yeah, when you have the Daedalus on Atsumi, pretty sure you give him the Aegis. But, you know, despite all of this, Gaben's still giving very healthy 25% for YG. As the Pango might die, yeah.
Okay, that's a quick kill on the Pangolier, and the rest is now in disengage mode. As I say that, bottom lane, I mean, Nico just solo kills Jaker.
This
Cool.
is looking pretty bad. Oh, they're gonna find skill A as well. He blinks to the wrong side.
No. He does have 4 staff and a blink, so it's pretty elusive. Oh, Tims is... He spots the bat flying by his face. That won't be brought down just yet. As Skill A is trying to cut the creep wave and extend the game for as long as possible, because YG's tournament life is on the line here.
High ground. They do have a lot of, I mean, this Bristle by itself just getting barracks here. They're getting 2 lanes and they want to split up because the Shaker's gonna spawn, so just the perfect way to go about this.
Well, Yopaj repping that ulti the entire time, in case they want to find an opening. Nico's trying to hit the buildings. It takes a little bit of damage, not too problematically. Rolling Thunder comes out, lasso drag though on the back line. He does get caught in the Saxon kinetic field, drop in low. Is he going to get taken down? Yes, he is. They finally take down the big one, but a double buyback needed on the die side. And they even lose Zarain as a third, but the Gyrocopter is still here, and there's nothing left on the dire side. Echo Slam is available, but that's... Well, he does get a 2-man catch, and they are going to go in for the kill potential here. However, they're turning it around. Natsumi chasing in 4 more. Needs to be careful because his BKB is about to end burst strike in onto skill. A glimpse gyrocopter. Gyro is dead and they find an avenue here. In comes Zopudge with the refresher usage here. Can he find him? Yes, he does. Dusa is dead. Yopudge beyond godlike. As it will be young PH in the tree line being chased down and left behind. They all DC on the dire side. I mean, you could at least say GG before you all DC.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we have to wait.
I mean, unless they say something
assuming their
like
power
Discord.
went out, right? They didn't all at the same time, like, turn their PCs off.
Yeah, it should. I mean, I don't know how
It
much
kind of feels
that
that way mentally, but
yeah. Someone came back in and DC'd again.
oh, okay, yeah. Oh my.
I mean, they all DC'd at the same time, so that it has to be like someone
no
is so pissed off at the team that they're like, "We're losing." Cuts off the internet.
Someone unplugged like the one power bank that had all the computers. I mean, they don't have the gyro here, so I don't think they technically end the game. But they apparently have no buys. Like, at least the important heroes don't have it, and they use all their OTs.
Yeah. Now they are connecting again.
Well, with that said, Silencer has 27 brain drain stacks. They can.
Didn't know you guys DC. We try, let you survive. Dude, that's even more BM than anything else.
Oh, poor young PH.
What happened? Yep.
Yopaj happened. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? No. No, they're not. They're about to die. Full set of racks taken. I mean, yeah, you are right. The plus side is Silencer does have, with the brain drain stacks, decent right-click damage. The problem is Searing Signet with the greedy enchantment, so can't take down buildings.
Yeah, put it in the backpack. Well, yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, no, you can't. But he's gonna get 3 more out of the Shaker kill, and potentially 6 more if they kill Disruptor.
Yeah, they can't even keep the Shaker alive if they wanted to. Like,
Yeah,
he is
Shaker
dead just from
1000%
dots
dead.
at this point.
Yeah, the question is, can they stop the Lun Blink Dagger? Because he does have it available. I don't think they can, so Lun probably blinks out.
No. Smacked. Can't cancel. I tried.
Okay. Liar.
Promise. But they do back off. So they give YG a chance, which is a lot more than most people would give them.
Yeah. And guess what? Roche is up as well, so they can just Roche.
I mean, Deuce did manage to get a kill. That's at least something.
Dire's middle
And they
tower
did kill 2 of the cores, but Yopaj is just so fat. Speaking of which, oh, misses the burrow there. He was possibly...
Dude,
oh no, there was no kisses.
Sinking with the refresher, I was so confused, and then I was like, yeah, he's absurdly farmed. He's on par with the Gyrocopter.
Ah. He has 0 deaths, 12 kills, 8 assists. He's pretty... Like, first game, they banned Sand King. Second game, yeah, no. That's not. Yeah, no. You should.
What a time to be alive. I mean, he could buy the shards, Anthony, if he wanted to.
Yeah, but you could wait for Roche number 17 so you get it for free. Sorry, Tormentor number 17. As
Radiant are
Nico is gonna go for it right now. He has his shard already. Snapfire still needs his shard. And Yopaj might get it for free from the Tormentor. Oh, Skill is
hello,
here.
Bat Rider.
Okay, thank you. Glimpse, okay. Goodbye.
Yep, and now they
Bye,
can...
have a great life.
Yep.
And he gets it for free on Yopaj. Top net worth. Easy. Value, baby. Even goes for the Chrysalis so that he can use that Stinger for the AoE crit.
Now they can Roche. They're all moving towards the bottom part of the map. Just need to make sure that... I mean, as long as you... There is a BKB on the Shaker, so he can... If he plays very well, deal with the global. But, yeah, he's not going to protect him.
Yeah, there's not really any value in trying to contest this Roche. KSH going for the Scotty, still quite a ways off that mark. And yeah, what else is there that they like? Refresher on Shaker could be nice, but that's such a long way to go.
Yeah.
Unless they like, you get a blind Echo Slam on the 3 smoke support, 2 smoke supports plus Yopaj right now, then you could have a pretty good time. But
Radiant's top tower
they are
is under
inside the
construction.
Dire's base, looking at KSH. Ready for the epicenter catch. Mortiscus is
you
already
go.
flying in. Burrow is there. Dusa dropping low. Dusa no HP, no mana, no nothing, and that is double kill secured. Global Silence was used. Rolling Thunder on the sides. Our rain goes in, but Yopaj of course has that BKB at the ready. Nico's gonna zone the rest of the team out while KSH TP's through. Rolling Thunder continues on the Bristle. Can they catch him? They do have Glimpse. Sends him back. There's a Static Storm as well if they need it, or attempt to try and kill the Bristle. The Fissure actually blocks him on the wrong side. And that's Rax number 2 picked up, and Rax number 3 is there momentarily.
Yeah, I mean, they have no smoke, so they can't really get a good echo. Oh, never mind. I don't know where that's what we're from. It's
Magic
Megas
bullet.
anyways.
KSH is going for the right click. There is not much left in the tank here, as he did use that buyback available to him. Natsumi almost losing that first life, but still has the H available. As a Glimpse sends Nico back out of harm's way here. They lose Lun to Yopaj. And slowly but surely it's all melting away on the YG side. 37k net worth advantage here. Diffusal also done on Jaro is going to go for that disperser. Not that we're going to reach that point in the game anymore. No fortification on the Dire side. Burrow in onto KSH. Call down comes flying through. Lasso drag in response though. Can they get the kill? No, they cannot. Nico doesn't even have to fear anything in the fountain. Echo from Young PH, but he drops the Nico. And that is G to the G. YG is eliminated from the Dream League tournament, Dream League qualifiers. And that does mean that, of course, we have